Now, if you're struggling with mental health, please check out the links below. Please talk to a loved one. Please talk to a professional. Please get talking. I am a 23-year-old man. October last year, I lost my closest friends through suicide. So please, if you're watching this, I urge you to lay the foundations for your mental progress, for your route back to positive thinking, for your way back up. Now, this video is about an epiphany that I felt in my personal life last night. Now, for good or bad reasons at the minute, I've become fond of just going out and drinking a lot, which is very not good for my mind. Sorry if that didn't make sense. Essentially, first of all, if you're on antidepressants, I've been coming off Prozac. I've been going down in dose. Didn't think it personally worked for me, but nonetheless, I was on it for a good 6 months, and I've been coming down on it. And at the minute, I've been going out drinking, and I can't speak for everyone, but it's a much more heightened version of myself. It's unfathomable how crazy I go. It really is. I've become unhinged. Obviously, I'm already mentally stable, but I can control it when I'm sober, whereas I can't control my own actions to get to that stage. You know, I can, but I'm just very unpredictable, let's just say. Now, a lot of bad stuff has happened in my life, and there's been many a scenario like, have I just hit rock bottom? And it's about sitting and thinking, if awful, terrible things happen, you know, it's stupid to not expect pain and suffering. Well, this is the first predicament where I've been in where I'm not in a position where I should be feeling this low. You know, 2 years ago, I'm making videos, I've got alopecia, I've been stuck in hospital for months, etc. I've not been in a hospital over 18 months overnight. I got my hair back, I got everything. You know, work in a full-time position, all sorts, but at the minute I've just been desperately hunting for a bit of adrenaline and a buzz in a way. And I work my position all day, Monday to Friday, and instead of like dedicating my free time, I don't know, to like a sport or something, I just feel like if you're a mental health sufferer, you need them goals, you need something to dedicate to. I've become rather fond of just getting smashed, and that is just not good for the chemical balance in my brain, the chemical imbalances in my brain. Now anyway, let's go on to last night, a moment of, Jesus, I need to wake up and get something sorted here. I went out, got bladdered to the stage where at 4 AM the club's shut, and we're continuing the night, we're going to wherever's open. I'm sat there against the wall, well, I'm led there, drink in my hand, bang, bloke comes up to me, and I've always said, I've never taken a punch, I take my first punch of my life, a bit of an egg on my head, go up to me, partly I looked at his missus, I mean, I could have done, I was out of it, I mean, it's not really a reason if I did turn and look at his missus for a split second. I mean, he gave me a hug a minute ago. It was random. He came and gave me a hug. And then a minute later, I'm like, I don't know, I'm looking around. And I take the first punch of my life. But it's what followed that was shocking. Weirdly enough, I'm not trying to be a big man. I took it. I stood there. He got chucked out. Then it was another bloke approaches me. Bear in mind, I'm against the wall in this position already. From how I was stood, I was leaning against the wall. Some bloke to all my sides comes up to me. And he just starts threatening my life. He's just like, you don't leave now, we're going to stab, I know the right people. Turns out he's a bouncer's son, or whatever, whoever was on the door. So you've got this bloke in my face, threatening my life, essentially, and you've got 4 bouncers who were just stood there, like, surrounding him almost. Felt like they were involved. It felt like they were just watching, like, it was so bizarre, about 5 minutes. I mean, it was like a weird moment where part of me was like, oh, you're going to get battered here. I want it to happen. It was just, I just can't. You've got to remember at the minute, I've got a liver condition. I'm going out drinking. It is literally, doesn't get any more black and white than that you don't care about your own well-being at this current time. I've not trained in 2 weeks. I've not done anything. I'm out getting drunk. A year and a half ago, you said, can we come for a few drinks? I'd have been petrified to have one. And that was a better mentality to be in because I cared about myself, cared about my goals. you know. And yeah, this other bloke comes up to me threatening my life. Anyway, I stand there, have this 5-minute onslaught of abuse. Finally, when he walks off, the bouncers are checking me head, seeing I'm all right. And they sort of basically usher me out. I'm chucked out of this situation. Everyone's looking at me. I'm absolutely irate. I'm screaming, what have I done? What have I done? All this nonsense. And I go out, and this is a moment, I think it'll sit with me for a long time. My legs trembled, and I just burst out crying. I walked away, I got away from the club. I gave it the old fuck this establishment. And I burst out crying, and I'm walking home crying my eyes out. I don't know, it's the first time I've experienced that, you know, being told, oh, you're dealing with the wrong people. Like saying, have you seen the film The Mafia? We've got all, you know, I know people, we can get you taken care of. And to be honest, I think in the club I've been to, there has been knife trouble in the past. So it's just not worth it. It really isn't worth it being in them environments. I think also you as well, if you're watching this, don't drink. Don't go out. Like, do anything else. Play chess. Literally. I mean, I look back to years ago, I used to spend my free time playing football. And, you know, I mean, why do we do it? Why do we do it? Who wants it getting home at 6 in the morning, waking up about 9, ill? Yeah, what a great idea. But yeah, I walked home, but it's what continued then. I had like a 30, 45 minute, it wasn't a manic episode, a 30 to 45 minutes of just absolute mayhem. Mate chasing after me saying all sorts of stuff. Oh, I don't want to be here anymore, and all this horrible stuff, which has made, you know, really today has made me think, it's not just as simple as quitting drink, as much as I shouldn't drink anyway. I went happily for about a year without it. I don't know why I incorporated it back into my life. You know, there's just stuff that needs to be addressed. Is what is this need for, like, this adrenaline? I can't really comprehend it. As I say, you know, I mean, this video is, you go to a professional, you tell about the issues. It sometimes feels like, you know, there might be like a checklist going on. You know, if you go to a doctor or something, right, we'll prescribe this, we're prescribing this. If you're a mental health sufferer and you're watching this is just a look into the brain of someone who isn't sure what is going on upstairs. Depression, anxiety, is it more? ADHD? Bipolar? I don't know. You know, there's this boredom I have. Well, I'm at work, I just want to get home. Like, oh, I'm doing this every single day, but then I get home and I have no energy to do anything. Like, why not do stuff I just get home and I'm like, I don't want to do that. And then Friday night comes around and yeah, getting smashed. But yeah, there's defo stuff to be addressed. You know, maybe I might drop my hours at work for a bit and, you know, really use that to put some good hours in sorting the old mind. You know, I'm going to get back onto the doctors. I was meant to, you know, explain this. I mean, I don't know what the answer is. Is it another pill? Is it, you know, extreme therapy? I don't know. It's just literally, these videos are my little therapy in a way. It's coming in, and it's getting everything off my chest. And I really appreciate you for sticking around, for watching this. I understand a lot of you wanted the ASMR videos going forward, but I've just got this urge to just spread this mental health message. I just want this channel to be. I want it to be coaching. I want it to bringing people up, coming together and saying, I do this for my mental health. You know, almost like a community in a way of just young people, young, old, middle-aged, whatever, just improving their mental health or trying to. Thank you for watching.